The objective is to find the minor and cofactor of a square matrix. So before we move on to the determinant. So actually, what is minor? What is cofactor? So we will further our discussion in this session. So kindly refers to the row number 3. Begins with, if the matrix A is a square matrix, the minor we call Aij, meaning that for the element. So in the minor, we have 9 elements, for example. Then one of the minor, we can name it as Mij. So we call an element in a matrix, we denoted it as A. Then if we focus on the minor, one of the element, we call it as M. Okay, so that is the determinant of a matrices. After eliminating the I row and also the J column, so that is what we call the minor. So let's move on with the example. So now I'm going to demonstrate how to find the minor for a matrix. So just now we mentioned eliminate. So what does it mean by eliminate? So here we have the discussion. So given the matrix A, we have 3 by 3 matrix. First row we have 1, 2 and negative 2. Second row we have 4, 0 and 5. And the third one we have 6, 1 and 9. Question asks us to find the minor for 1, 2 and also the minor for 3, 1. So let's begin. So we have the minor M1, 2. Step number 1, copy the matrix. If not, you just refers to the matrix A. So here I show you the situation. Next, kindly refers to the matrix A, close 1, 2, meaning that row number 1. And then close up or eliminate the column number 2. So here we have the minor, which is 4, 5, 6 and 9. So that is the situation. Okay, so that is the process how we eliminate. Next, what we have to do is to find the minor. So M12 is equals to, focus on this part, we have 36. Then do remember, followed by the sign negative. Followed by the sign negative. Next, cross multiply. Then we have 30. So the minor for this case, which is the M12, is equals to 6. So that is the process how we find the minor. Next, move on with the minor 3, 1. So repeat the same process. What we have to do is M13 equals to M31 equals to, so we have the situation 3, eliminate the 3, 1, eliminate the first column. So we have our answer 2, negative 2, 0 and 5. So that is the situation how we find the minor. Next, M31 is equals to, cross multiply the situation. So here we have the situation 10. Then followed by the sign negative. Okay, do remember negative. And then after that, cross multiply. We have 0 multiplied with the negative 2. So the answer is 0. Then finally, M31 is equals to 10. So that is the process to find the minor. Next, what we have to do is to find all the minor for all the element. So kindly refers to the question, find the minor for the matrix A. So we have to find all the minor. So in here, we have 9 minor. So repeat the process. Look at the M11. So try to understand the meaning of M11. Meaning that we close up the 1 and 1. Then we have 0, 5, 1 and 9. Next, what we have to do is to focus on 1, 2. So here we have 1 and then 2. So we have 4, 5, 6 and 9. So repeat the situation for other minor. Next we have 1 and 3. So we have 4, 0, 6, 1. Keep on. Then we have 2, 1. So we have 2, -2, 1 and 9. So hopefully you can visual. Then we have 1, -2, 6 and 9. Then we have 1, 2, 6, 1. That is the second row. Okay, double check your answer. If no problem, keep on moving. So we move on to the third row. So third row, we have 2, -2, 0 and 5. So 1, 4, -2 and 5. Then finally we have 1, 2, 4, 0. So kindly double check your situation. Okay, done? Done, huh? So next, remember, cross multiply. So repeat the same process for all the entries. So here we have 0 minus, then we have 36, then we have 4, we have 18, we have 9, we have 1, 10, 5, and 0. So repeat the situation. We have the minus. Okay. So kindly double check your situation with mine. Next, you may pause and then try to do it, then double check. So next what we have to do is to cross multiply over here. So here we have 5, 30, 0, 12, -12, bracket, -2. We have 0, bracket, -8. We have 8. So that will be the situation for the minor. So after that, simplify the situation. We write down the minor. So we have -5, then we have 6, 4, and then we have 20. Okay, and then followed by 21, -11, we have 10, and then 5 plus the 8, we have 13, and then -8. So kindly double check the situation. Okay, so here we have the minor. So kindly find another example and then try on it, then double check the answer. So just now we already discussed how to find the minor. So next slot, we are going to continue, okay, how to determine or find the cofactor. So the cofactor for an element, normally for an element we call it Aij. So now for cofactor, we have to denote it as a C, Cij, and refers to the formula Cij. Actually, the formula is equals to, we have a bracket, -1 to the power of I plus j. Then multiply with the minor that we have determined previously. So for example, given the situation, okay, just now we already undergo how to find the minor, which is M12 and M31. Next, what we have to do is to make use of the minor. So refers to the situation C12 actually equals to -1, I plus with the j, 1 plus with the 2, and then we have M12. Simplify the situation, C12 actually equals to -1 to the power of 3. So power of 3, which is the odd number, so automatically we say -M12. So substitute the 1, 2. As we all know, our M12 is 6. So finally, C12 is equals to -6. So that is one of the example. Proceed with the M31. We're going to find the cofactor. So here we move on to C31. So by refers to the formula, we have -1, then power 3 plus 1, multiply with M31. So C31 is equals to, try to imagine the -1 power 4. Power 4. 4 is an even number. So we will have a positive M31. Kindly refers to the M31, we have 10. So finally, C31 is equals to 10. So try to make it simple. Actually, there is a pattern. Understand not? There is a pattern for the minor and also the cofactor. So focusing on the cofactor and the minor. So the difference for the cofactor and minor, actually, that is the formula for this part, which is the -1. So meaning that if we have a situation C22, meaning that -1, 2 plus with the 2, M22. So finally, C22 is equals to a positive M22. So focusing on this part. If the power is odd, then we can say it is a negative. If the power is even, automatically we can say it is a positive. So refers to the situation. So I can give you a conclusion. So the sign of the cofactor can be determined by remembering the diagram below. So try to imagine in here we have C11. 1 plus with the 1, we have the even number. That's why positive. Continue. C13. 1 plus with the 3. So we have 4, which is an even number. In here, C22. So in here, 2 plus with the 2, again, we have 4, which is the even number. C31. 3 plus with the 1, we have the 4, again, which is the even number. C33. 3 plus with the 3, we have 6. So automatically, we can say which is a even, so it is a positive. So other than that, it is a negative. So there is a pattern. So this fourth side, which is a negative, because when you add on the ij, they will have an odd number. So very simple, we just memorize the pattern. Okay. Next, we can say this is what we call the cofactor Cij. So let me give you an example. So kindly refers to the minor just now. So here we have the minor that we have discussed just now. So remember the cofactor, the pattern for the cofactor, here we have negative, 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 and negative. So if they undergo, then we can say the cofactor is equals to, kindly copy, -5, 4, 21, 10, and -8. So the rest, do remember, multiply with the negative. So we will have -6, -20, -13, and 11. So that is the process of determining the minor and also the cofactor.